Wagwan YouTube is boarding to back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Aston Villa and why I think they can win the... Yo, what is this coming up on my screen? And why I think they can actually win the Premier League. Now hear me out. Am I delusional? I think I am sometimes. Is it a bad thing? Yes and no. But we're going to see what 442 has to say. First of all, I'll probably not watch all of it, but I want to see like based on just the general stuff on what they're going to say. And then I'll just give my take on why I feel like Aston Villa can win the Premier League. By the way, it's the first time seeing my face. Subscribe down below. Road to 10,000 subscribers. Let's get on with it, baby.
Hello everyone, Adam here again from 442. Now, in case you haven't been following the news this week, on the weekend, Aston Villa won again. Yeah, that's right. They've beaten Manchester City and Arsenal consecutively at home. And, I mean, certain Aston Villa fans are just absolutely buzzing. I mean,
And they defeated Brentford today. 2-1. Coming from a 1-0. Coming from 1-0 down, you know, Leon Bailey came off the bench, did his magic, got an assist. Then Ollie Watkins with the winner. And some madness happened in that game also.
look at this one.
Come to Birmingham! Come to Birmingham! So I can pull you apart!
And a little stat for you Villa fans as well. This is the 5th season in which you've accumulated 35 plus points within the first 16 games. The first time was in 1899.
God damn! 18 what?
Champions. James Milner also made his debut for Leeds United in that season, you might remember.
He's taking the piss. Man said 18 something and then said Milner made his debut.
The second time was 1900, where you were also champions. 1911, where you finished second. And then 1981 as well, where you were also champions, Villa fans. So
yeah, what didn't Aston Villa... Hold on. I want to get my facts straight. Hold on.
You're going to win the league. That's it. So the first question, I guess, is, are Aston Villa actually overperforming? I'm not too sure.
Let me give my take on that real quick. I don't feel like they're overperforming. You know why? Look at the names Aston Villa have in their teams, right? A lot of people underrate these guys so much, and I think it's because the lack of football knowledge that some of these people are underrating these guys. Think about Leon Bailey, bruv. I think because he had that one season in the Premier League where he was getting injured every second, so he couldn't prove himself. People thought he wasn't we wasted our money, this and that. If you have known Leon Bailey from before he got signed to Aston Villa, he wouldn't have said that. The man was literally wanted by Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, and he rejected them. I think maybe he rejected them because of playing time. He felt like he would get more playing time at Villa. But and then to think of like the form Watkins is in, he's growing as a striker. You got Diaby following Bailey. You know they were partners at Leverkusen. You got McGinn, bruv. I think is Bundia injured. He is injured, right? You got Douglas Luiz. He didn't play today because I think his yellow card suspension and stuff. You got World Cup winner Martinez in goal too, bruv. Alex Moreno coming back. Like, come on, bro. Like they literally have so many names in their teams that they shouldn't be underrated just because it's Aston Villa, not a Manchester United, a Tottenham. Why am I saying Tottenham? Come on, man. A Man City, a Liverpool, a Arsenal. Like, what are we doing right here?
So let's start with the gaffer, Unai Emery. Now, if you're in any walk of life and you want to apply for a job, then you want to have a strong CV. And Unai Emery does have, and it's a matter of fact, he has a stronger CV than most of his counterparts in the Premier League. So you've got the 3 consecutive Europa Leagues with Sevilla, of course. And then you've got the Ligue 1 at PSG and a few Coupe de France's. Okay, you could probably write them off because PSG, you know, my nan could manage...
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't Aston Villa win like the European Cup in the 1982 year that he was talking about? They won the equivalent of what the Champions League is today.
PSG, but nonetheless, it is still silverware, you know. And then, of course, Arsenal as well. Perhaps he wasn't the man manager there required to turn things around there. I think Arteta really is, but tactically, you know, he had ideas at Arsenal and he sometimes made them work, but perhaps just not the right fit for him. But then he went to Villarreal and did really, really well there, winning the Europa League again.
The thing is, Arsenal just were, how would you say this now? They weren't patient. Arsenal weren't patient. That's why they did that. And maybe they're gonna suffer. Maybe Aston Villa do finish above Arsenal this season, and that would be a shame to you delusional Arsenal fans.
Again, and also get into a Champions League semi-final in which he would have gone through probably, or at least mounted a comeback, had Geronimo Rulli not decided to just consecutively throw the ball in his own net against Liverpool. So a pretty damningly strong CV for a manager. A manager you'd certainly be expecting to get in the top 4 in the Premier League with a CV like that. And then you go through the squad. So let's start with the goalkeeper, Emi Martinez, one of the best on the planet. Yeah. Don't really need to say much more there. Then you've got Diego Carlos, Pau Torres, Luca Dean, and Clement Longley, who have all played in the Champions League at the highest level.
Yeah, I forgot Dean. I always call him Dean for some reason. Was at Barcelona, isn't he? Back with Messi. I forgot about that.
As well. Then you go on to the midfield. You've got Boubacar Kamara, Yuri Tillemans, John McGinn, and Douglas Luiz, who, I mean, we're going to go on to this in that box midfield. They're all playing there, and they're absolutely just superb at the moment. But they have all played at the top level prior to this season and are continuing to do that now and are pushing on to greater heights. So an incredible midfield on paper as well. Then you've got the wingers as well. Leon Bailey and Diaby, of course, as well. Who,
my guy Bailey,
I'm surprised Villa actually managed to get him, the amount of trees he pulled up in the Bundesliga last season. But certainly two absolutely elite wingers who are fantastic going 1v1, especially Leon Bailey this season, who's really stepped up. Got 4 goals and 4 assists at home this season alone for Aston Villa.
5 goals and 5 assists now in the Premier League. Not all competition, I'm talking the Premier League. He's joined Saka, Watkins, and Salah for the only players in the Premier League currently to have over 5 goals and 5 assists.
Villa. And Moussa Diaby as well, who's of course a fantastic player. We knew this, but he's also proven his worth in that team. Then Jacob Ramsey, one of the best English youngsters
he's back.
in the country,
He's back.
Which is a nice supplement
he was injured
to any squad and adds depth to that midfield. And then Ollie Watkins, who, truth be told, has all the makings, if not already, of being an elite striker. I think he could be already. Like, the numbers are there, and the way he's playing, I'm going to touch on this in a minute, but the way he's playing, I think it's going to suit him in the long run, and I won't be surprised if other teams try to sign him, but I think Villa now have the financial muscle, especially if they finish in a strong position this season, to keep hold of Watkins. But I think he is borderline, can I say that? Borderline world class. He's borderline. He's getting there.
He's getting there.
So, a fantastic team. And if you stack this up to the 15-16 Leicester City side, which defied
Wes Morgan, my Jamaican brother.
League,
if it's the first time watching this video, bro, I'm Jamaican. Leon Bailey's my boy. And Wes Morgan was once the Jamaica Reggae Boys captain, so I respect him a lot.
A lot of people are starting to kind of do now, because I mean, they're third in the table and we're nearly halfway through the season, just beat City and Arsenal. There's murmurings happening that they could be about to do a Leicester, but I think Villa's squad is on paper, and especially in the managerial department, far more advanced than that Leicester team, which in comparison just looks like minnows, you know, the likes of Robert Huth, who is very reminiscent.
Listen, there's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your website right now.
Reminiscent of how Jamie Vardy actually acted, which is his best return ever in the Premier League to date. Very impressive. Cool celebration too. I like it. Just a side note. Now, another question as to why Villa can win the league is actually,
here we go.
If you look at the season Leicester won the league. Now, in 15-16, Chelsea finished 10th. But, good news, Villa fans. Why? Because now they're even worse. In 15-16, Manchester United finished 5th. But, Villa fans, don't worry. Why?
They're down below.
Because they're even worse.
Yep.
And then, of course, there's the semi-serious teams at the top, who all kind of aren't fully at the races. So let's start with Liverpool. Of course, top of the league right now, and have been quite impressive, particularly going forward. But
is
of
Arsenal
course,
right
they are
now
lacking
on this video, right?
that natural and world-class.
I think it was Arsenal. I think this video was recorded 2 weeks ago or last week.
Used to having Fabinho, it looks like a glaring omission in the squad, and unless they address it in January, you do kind of get the feeling that it will.
Right now, Liverpool's at. Is it Liverpool? Yeah, Liverpool's at the top. Wait, no. Is it Liverpool that's up or Arsenal? No. Arsenal's at the top right now. Liverpool's second, tied of 38 points with Villa. Arsenal has 39. Crazy scenes. Villa's 1 point within the number 1 place in December. Isn't that crazy? I feel like thank you for putting out this video for Mr. 442. But I'll take over right now, right? I feel like if the end of January or February, Aston Villa's in the top 3, they have a big shout. If they're like within 3 points at the top, the number one spot, they're definitely in the shout for sure. Right now, I'm putting them in the shout of top 4. But my delusional self, I'm thinking Aston Villa can win the league just like Leicester, bro. I think so. I'm delusional, but it is the truth. You gotta be delusional sometimes to as Martinez said, I'm a dreamer, baby. I love to dream, bro, and you manifest those stuff and it happens, man. But I really feel like they can win the league. I feel like what I'm gonna say something right now, and it might shock a lot of people. It might not shock some people, and I might be biased because he's my lad, bro. But without Leon Bailey, Aston Villa are not that threatful when it comes on to attack. If you get what I'm trying to say. I know it might be a hot take to some people, but it ain't to me. And just think about what I just said. Without Leon Bailey, Aston Villa isn't that threatful or much of a threat as to how they are with Leon Bailey. You know why? Let's take the game today, for example. Just one example today against Brentford. How did Aston Villa look against Brentford today without Leon Bailey? That's my point. How did Aston Villa look today when Leon Bailey came onto the field? Absolutely turning Brentford upside down, making them do silly stuff that they didn't want to do. How was Aston Villa against Manchester City with Leon Bailey? Completely controlled the game. How was Aston Villa versus Arsenal when Leon Bailey was on the pitch in the first half? Absolutely controlled the game like the City game. What happened in the second half when Leon Bailey was not there? You know what I mean? I'm no disrespect to the rest of the team at Aston Villa. I'm just saying, Leon Bailey is literally a key component for Aston Villa when he's fit and ready, bro. Because when he's injured and out, you know what happens? When Leon Bailey's in the team fit, it's done. I'm telling you, Leon Bailey is the best player there, and Martinez. But y'all are probably gonna say something different. But it's because I'm biased too. I'm biased. I know I'm biased. Don't get me wrong. I'm biased. I'm biased, bro. I'm gonna say right now I'm biased. But I feel like he's literally top 3 best players there. He's definitely the best winger in the Premier League for sure. Like, don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, bro. Like, I feel like without Leon Bailey, they look so different. I watched it. I seen it like in so many games this season. When he was coming off the bench, when he comes off the bench, goals are being scored instantly this season. I think he's the key component that makes them that threatful. Because when he's not there, yes, the other players are world class too, but he adds that edge to everybody else around it. If you look at John McGinn, when Bailey's not there, right? McGinn has to try and do all that work. But guess what? He doesn't have that type of playing style like Bailey, so he's not that threatful for the defenders. He will hold defenders off, don't get me wrong, and find a pass. And he sometimes John McGinn is so smart when it comes on to slowing down a play when they're rushing and turning and getting himself out of some positions. But when Bailey's there, it gives McGinn that room to run further upfield without even trying to do any work. When McGinn gets up the field and Bailey gives him that ball, McGinn does his magic and scores. I'm telling you, if you watch Villa like that, you'll see what I'm talking about. As soon as Bailey's on the run, every defender scrambles. Look against City. Look against Arsenal, bruv. They scramble like eggs, mate. But nah, man. I'm biased, bro. If you think I'm talking rubbish, I've been watching Bailey since what? Not even, bro. I knew Bailey since like a little day. Like since we first heard about Bailey in Jamaica, bro, from Craig Butler. We know Bailey, bro. Since Craig Butler brought them over, him and like his brother and other guys over to, where did they go first? I'm trying to remember. I know they went to the Netherlands. I know they went to Malta. I know they went to Belgium. I think they went somewhere else. Was it Austria? One of those places, bro. But I'm telling you, look, if you don't believe me, bro. Look. Signed by the man himself, too. Signed by the man himself, Bailey, man. Crazy. But nah, I feel like he's the most dangerous, man. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section. What are your thoughts? And do you think Aston Villa can win the Premier League? Because I think they can win the Premier League, bro. And I feel like if Bailey's not injured, Watkins not injured, McGinn's not injured, and Douglas Luiz is back, with Martinez playing how he plays and all their backline playing how they play right now, they might do it, actually. But it's your boy, Devin. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Can they do it? Can they pull off the Leicester City? We don't know, but I think so. It's your boy, Devin. I'm delusional. Subscribe if you're not already to the channel. I said that like a million times, bro. Please.